What's up guys, JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another contest entry video. So this one is for Horror Retrospect. Kara, I believe I know that through Twitter, that is your name, I believe. If it's wrong, I extremely apologize. I've been a fan of yours for a while. I've watched your videos for God knows how long. I think I've been subscribed to you for years now, and every once in a while I'll click on your videos. I believe I comment every once in a while, but I'm not a really big commenter anymore, and I don't really watch a whole lot of videos just because I have so many other projects that take up all of my time. But I've looked at your channel and looked at your view count and your subs and stuff, and guys, listen, her channel is like criminally underrated. You guys need to go over there, give her a sub, check her channel out. Definitely, look around because she's done so many reviews over the past 4 years. Congratulations on that, by the way. That's longer than me, I believe, or I'm going into my fourth. I can't really remember. I might even be on my fourth already. One thing I really like about her reviews is they're short and simple. They're to the point. That's how I like all of my reviews. I hate reviews that drag on for like 20 minutes. I can't watch them, which is funny because I do reviews like that sometimes. So do what I say, not do what I do, I guess. The contest, let's get into that a little bit. Guys, she's giving away Criterions and Cannibal Holocaust and stuff. Like, it's insane that more people haven't entered this. It is such a change in the way YouTube works, because if you go back when I first started, there would be like 15, 20 entries by now. It just shows that nobody really cares about making video responses anymore, which is such a sad thing. I believe the first question was, what ways did we use to, what did we use as outlets for our creativity before we started YouTube? Me personally, I was a skateboarder. I loved skateboarding. I used to film videos of myself skateboarding. I used to, even before that, when Jackass was like really big and the movies were coming out, of course me and all my young friends went and hurt ourselves on camera and did all kind of ridiculous stuff. I probably might still have some of that footage laying around if I could ever find it. That would be kind of funny to go back and check that out. So I've always kind of been creative in that way, where I just wanted to do things and kind of document it. So that's kind of a precursor to what I'm doing now with the YouTube thing. And then after that, I kind of got into collecting retro games, and that was my original idea, where I was going to show off my NES collection and my Super NES collection, Sega Genesis, collect all these different systems and all these retro outdated systems, and then make YouTube videos. That was my original concept. And then I realized, like, why am I doing this? I'm interested in it, but I'm definitely not interested in it like I am this stuff, which at the time I didn't have a huge collection or anything. I just had a couple shelves of horror movies, but I've always been a huge fan. And then I ran into people making videos talking about horror movies, and I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. Why haven't I been doing this? So I started doing that, and here I am today. And this actually even stemmed into the next thing that I've been doing, and that's podcasting. And I've been podcasting for, actually, yesterday was our 2-year anniversary on our 22 Shots of Moods and Horror podcast, which is a very successful podcast. It gets a lot of listenership, and it's great. It's great. I love the feedback. We have a great group page, 22 Shots of Moods and Horror on Facebook. Just super cool horror fans there. That's kind of the next thing that I've been doing, and I've been more creative in podcasting than YouTube videos lately, but I still do both. But actually, Kara, I think you would be a great podcaster. You should totally look into podcasting if you haven't already. It's definitely a fun outlet. It's a way you can talk to people. It's different than YouTube. It feels like you can really kind of get into the film discussion. So maybe look into that, Then we have the second part of the question, which is totally blanking on it. Oh, films that I would like to see you review. Well, there's like a million, right? I mean, I've always kind of liked your weird, obscure reviews like Elves, because I had seen Elves years ago and I reviewed it, and I just thought it was like bizarre as hell. I like those because, one, it lets me know about films that I totally would have never found out about that don't have releases and stuff. I also like your franchise ones, like if you do like the Leprechaun series. I believe you've done that in the past. It's been so long. And I think you did the Stepfather films. I like when people review franchises. And of course, new films like Bone Tomahawk, which I just seen today and it was awesome. Bound to Vengeance, which I watched yesterday, which was awesome. There's a lot of great new 2015 films. And speaking of which, if you have a top 10 list that you create every year, let me know because I'm working on a project with people's top 10 lists. So that is my video. Guys, sub her up. She's real good at reviewing. Check out her channel. Peace out.